Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nico Antonio.
I'm Esther Min.
And this is SCN News, the substantial, efficient networking news.
And today we'll be discussing upon the topic of digital infiltration and how this disease is spreading among the nation rapidly, specifically smartphones.
As you can see by the diagram above, sales of George Orwell's dystopian novel 1984 has increasingly been rising over the past several days.
The reason behind this seems to be because George Orwell predicted the dystopian future in his novel that correlates to today's society. The benefits he foreshadowed include the quote, "Even your breathing could be controlled with an effort, but you cannot control the beating of your heart." And the telescreen was quite delicate enough to pick it up. As you can see, if you simply replace the word telescreen with smartphones, it has the same meaning. This relates to smartphones that have incorporated health devices for the benefit and convenience of citizens.
However, there are also negative correlations related to these smartphones. Even in our own society, quote, "There was always the danger of concealed microphones by which your voice might be picked up and recognized," end quote. In our society, smartphones are constantly around us, picking up information with new features such as Siri. Siri, for instance, records any personal information we give it and is constantly recording our voices. The personal and private information picked up by our own phones can be hacked by outside organizations, directly violating our privacy. This just in, everyone. Our on-scene reporter Nick Shim is at Ruben S. Ayala interviewing Mr. Pittman. Here's to you, Nick.
So today here we have Mr. Pittman, a computer science teacher at Ruben S. Ayala who has background knowledge of technology. What are your thoughts on smartphones today?
So in my opinion, the most negative aspect of cell phones and mobile technologies is the lack of privacy. And that is, a lot of people don't know that there are apps on your phone that are sending information out, like your health data, where you are, your GPS location, your habits. And there are large companies keeping that information and then using that information for whatever purpose. For example, Google, they sell that information and it's the biggest part of their industry.
Thank you, Nick and Mr. Pittman, for your cooperation and your opinions on smartphones in our society. Furthermore, in the New York Times article by J.D. Beardsford, quote, "If you have the GPS feature known as location services enabled on your phone and have not changed any default settings, the device may contain a log of the places you have been or frequently visit." Apple and Google have both described some of the ways they use this information, which is often used for suggesting business nearby, end quote. Information is constantly being collected from our devices by outside organizations, leaving behind a digital footprint of all of our private information.
In addition, a CNN article by Jose Paculari stated, quote, "Hackers have gained access to more than 1.3 million Google accounts, emails, photos, documents, and more. As you can see, the advantage of smartphones gives an invasion of privacy." Oh wait, we have an on-screen reporter, Noah Villanueva, at the Verizon store talking about the benefits of smartphones. On to you, Noah.
Thanks, Esther. We're here today with a Verizon employee who works with technology every day. So, what are your thoughts on smartphones in our society?
So I definitely think that smartphones are a good thing because they make that everybody is connected more than ever. And social media helps a lot in gets connected. And not only connected like socially, you can also connect all of your devices. Like you can connect all your TVs with your car, with your cell phone, and you can control basically everything now. So I guess like it makes life easier, and that's always a good thing.
Thank you, Noah, and our Verizon employee. In addition to the positive aspects that she has stated, an ABC News article by Lauren Shiwan stated, quote, "Services like Apple Pay let users add multiple cards to their phones or smartwatches, directly giving them the option to leave their overstuffed wallets and purses at home. When shoppers can use their mobile wallets, it can mean saving precious time at the register."
Smartphones today have the power to connect friends, families, and loved ones all throughout the globe, and new technological advances have allowed our phones to become more implemented into our daily lives, making daily actions such as going to the store and going to the bank easier and more efficient.
As you can see, smartphones have both positive and negative aspects. Thank you for listening to our broadcast today. I'm Esther.
I'm Nico.
Thank you and have a good evening.
Introducing the new iPhone X, with a new extended screen, allowing users to view more pictures on social media, pulling your friends closer to you. The new phone allows you to always be connected and there's no way of you losing connection. Also, its new family-friendly app allows you to monitor your kids' internet usage while connected to your Wi-Fi.
Unlock your door, Nico!
Buy the new iPhone now, only on Verizon.